First, I will say, if your reaction to a jump in responsibility or a jump in purview, something like that, is a little trepidation, good. Keep that. That means you're humble. That means you're not overconfident about your abilities. It's good to have that moment, like, oh, I've never done this before. Yikes. That is a normal reaction. Hey everybody, it is June 5th. I'm Adam and this is your dose of today. Today I want to speak about opportunities. And you know, there are types of opportunities that come along just because you happen to be in the right place at the right time. And we talked previously back in the early doses of today around how important it is to be ready for those opportunities when they arrive. But there is a lot of opportunities that you can create for yourself. A lot of it happens unknowingly, but there are some that you create intentionally, right? So like going after an advanced degree or perhaps your initial degree so you can get the raise or get a chance at a management position or something that's open at your company. That's an intentional opportunity you're creating for yourself. But then there's the unintentional opportunities that comes from just being dedicated, working hard, being successful. For instance, you know, you do a great job at work and you know somebody there acknowledges that, or you're talking to a friend over dinner or something like that, and they tell somebody that they work with about what happened, and then now all of a sudden they want you, right? And they put that offer on your plate. An unintentional thing that might not have been what you're doing, perhaps it was, but that kind of thing happens to me, I won't say frequently, but yeah, routinely enough in life. I can certainly count on that a few times a year that I get a request like that, and I'm happy at Delphix, but it certainly makes me still feel good. It strokes the ego some, right? But sometimes those opportunities that get placed in front of me, they're pretty big. And again, I'm completely happy at Delphix, but sometimes they give me pause, like, wow, like that's a big move, or that's a big jump in terms of responsibility. Responsibility or expectations. And sometimes you're like, wow, like I'm not even certain I could do that. I'm not certain why they think I could do that. But a lot of times, honestly, that's FUD. Now, first, I will say, if your reaction to a jump in responsibility or a jump in purview, something like that, is a little trepidation, good. Keep that. That means you're humble. That means you're not overconfident about your abilities. It's good to have that moment, like, oh, I've never done this before. Yikes. That is a normal reaction. You've done it throughout your whole life. Sleeping without the lights on, jumping into a pool, riding a bike, right? You get over it. But I do want to say that's a normal reaction. If you don't have that reaction, like, oh, I can do anything, check yourself. But the flip side of that, look, is you also have to learn how to control that stuff. Because I can tell you, a major majority of the opportunities that I've taken advantage of in my life were where I had that moment, like, I've never done that before. That's a really increase in responsibility. But I still went ahead and did it anyway. Not certain how I would do it or if I was fully up to task, but I figured, you know what, I can, whoever is offering it to me sees something in me. I put in my work. I know I work hard. I know I care. I know I'm passionate about what I do. I know I'm passionate about my work ethic. I know that I'm my own biggest critic. And if they believe me and I believe me, then what have I to fear? I'm going to go do it. And thankfully, that has worked out for me a vast majority of the time. Not always, right? There's successes and failures. There's times I went to a job, I'm like, this is not for me, or this is not what I thought it was, either on my account or their account, and I left and did something else. Another opportunity arose. But I'd say for each of those opportunities and time I spent in that, I'm for the better. And so it's good to have a little bit of fear. A little bit of fear is rational, but we can't let it paralyze us, because those opportunities that come along, some of them only come along once in a lifetime, and we can't just sit idly by while they come and go. This has been your dose of today.